Okay. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. I'm almost getting the idea that's an OBS issue because I haven't changed anything, and I just keep on getting like thrown out and things like that. So my apologies. Yeah, just give me. I think my audio's working. My camera just went off and froze, and I had no idea. Then I made a new broadcast, and suddenly that just ended. I didn't touch anything, so I had to start another one. So I guess this is the third one. Um, so this is then, I guess, the lucky charm, right? Um, I just want to check if everything is okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So distracting. But I guess we're back. Let me just check the sound. Yeah, sound is working. I'm just double checking with myself, so just want to make sure that's okay. Okay, we're back. I hope everybody finds me again because I can imagine that they are just like, oh my God, that just doesn't work. Okay, here we go. So I was actually talking and nobody heard me, I guess. But I was going over the weekly profile. Um, I'll just start over. Because we did make a Tuesday low. The On the Monday, when Tuesday opened, the daily open in the 6 o'clock candle, we did make this low. And I was looking at the 4 hours, so I was a little bit confused because I thought it was the Monday that Monday made that, but it was Tuesday. So we have a Tuesday low, and yeah, one of the scenarios that I'm looking at is Tuesday low. We go higher into the weekly. We go into distribution because we have this beautiful trend line liquidity, right, waiting for us to be grabbed, and then yeah, go back into the range on Friday. So maybe we get a normal TGIF. Let's see. I just want to see if people are coming back because there were a few people that were watching, but now yeah, I guess they are thinking I'm not coming back. Well, anyway, they'll find me at some point again, I guess. Yeah, that's a bummer when we lose the screen. It should be okay. It should be okay. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the trades again because obviously this is we lost some time with technicals. This is actually the first time that it happened. So I mean, I started a week ago, and I was actually expecting these kind of things to happen in the first week more. But I guess I'm thinking it's OBS or something because it just I didn't know, I didn't change anything in the settings. So, but anyway, we're back. Okie dokie. Now let's have a look at the charts. So if we would get the expansion right on Wednesday, we don't have news today, so we have to keep that in mind as well. It's a no news day. Let me double check if we have news in. You know what's such a bummer? I had everything, the light was so perfectly set, and also the camera with the background removal, and it's not as perfect as it actually was before the stream broke down. So now I can see it. It's not as nice as it was, but anyway, shit happens, I guess. Yeah, but we're back. Okay, news. Where are you for today? And today is 22nd of August. Yeah, only crude oil, and we have FOMC member barking that's speaking. Not really significant news. So what can we expect, right? I know news day. Tomorrow there is news. So we could be in for a range day today, and then we get the larger expansion. Like if we would have this week profile work out, we get the larger expansion, and then Friday it takes out one more high and then goes back into the range, right? That could be a scenario. We have more scenarios. Let me. Now another scenario we could have is that we get a Wednesday high of the week. So that would mean, let me just double check. We would get similar here. This. Why are you not? Why are you not? Ship up. Well, anyway, let me just do it like that. You get a Wednesday high. Here we go. And then the other one's not working. And then we get we go lower. That's another possibility. So that we create a Wednesday high of the week, right? This one goes a little bit lower, by the way. How do we take up this here? That's a scenario. So either we're going to get Wednesday high and we go down from that, or we're going to get our classic expansion. So let's see, so we should be a little bit. Live, right? I just want to make sure that I am live. Yeah, people. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'll just delete this one as well because I don't want the old ones. Delete one. 0 Q. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, so it being Wednesday, and we have news tomorrow, so tomorrow most likely we'll get a larger expansion move. So I'm looking for large moves. I'm expecting those, the distribution move for tomorrow. If looking at the weekly profile, So like I said here, either we get a Wednesday high and we go back into the range and create a low, or we're going to full extension and we get Friday TGI back in the range. So, but today there's no news, so we could get a rangy day that we're just going to chop, and then it's going to wait for, if we get this model, that it's going to do the expansion tomorrow, or it could just start melting up slowly, or just move its way to the Wednesday high and go back down at some point. So let's wait and get some more information in London. Everything okay now? Let me know. I'm sorry about the technicals. I thought that would happen in the first week, but I actually think it was OBS, to be honest, because it just kept throwing me out and it just froze on me and things like that. So I set up my camera, removing my background, and I had it perfectly set in the previous. For me, I thought, okay, this is how I want it, but I couldn't get it back the way I wanted. So, being a perfectionist, it sort of sucks sometimes. Like I just have to go back online and, I just quickly set up everything again with the camera. I don't know why it just froze. No idea. Thank you, Troy. Are you still awake, or are you again awake? Yeah, I had some viewers and they all left, and I was like, why are they leaving? And I'm like, okay, it's weird. But then I thought, oh, yeah. Oh, look at this, we're going. There we go. So we've got equal highs here and the previous day high as well. We're clearly in a buy model at the moment. Will it take the high, or is it going to reject here? Are you trading right now, Troy? It's a nice trade as well. I'm not getting in yet. Just going to wait a little bit. Here, full consolidation, still in the range. So I was wondering, maybe that when I put on the music, maybe that screwed everything up. So that's why I turned it off. But I think I can try it again, maybe to see if I can get that to work. I think it was nice, right, to get that in the screen. Okay, hold on just a second. Display capture, audio, input capture. It's the cable or virtual cable. Okay. I'm going to try to put the music back on. Makes myself a little smaller. I managed to get that background perfectly on the former stream. I thought it was really nicely done. Now I can still see a little bit of the color, so that annoys me a little bit, but I don't hope you guys see that, but that annoys me a bit. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Just gonna focus on the content. Okay, let's put some music on, because I think we like that, right? We like music, soft background music. Here we go. So Troy, you can hear it, right? Just give me some feedback on the sound. If it's the music nice on the background. Okay, let's talk inversions again. Yesterday was a long ride at the end. It took a while to get there, but it was still that long. And so I had a few stop outs, as you know, yesterday. And then at the was it right in the last 15-minute market on closed algo, it went down. It took one more low out, and then it made that last move up, right? So it was quite tricky price action yesterday, but it still reached that level that I anticipated. But yeah, you really need to get in at a good level and then just stay in it. Beautiful market maker buy model. So that's why I'm thinking of starting this stream earlier, because look at this. This was the move actually that I when I started the stream. Oh my God, that music. I feel like starting to dance right now. So this was that move, right? It took out Asia low. We had a nice read. See, I would have gotten in this candle. Like we closed over this candle here, and then we had a retest, and then you take it up. So what time was that? Okay. So I noticed that more often that there was really good trade about just before 2, so in that macro 150 to 210. So I think I might start the stream earlier to be able to catch that move. Okay, yeah. This music is very funny actually, but I don't. No. We want it relaxed, right? So yes, I'm considering starting the stream just before the 150 macro, just in case to get some moves. Because I think from last week, I think it was 3 times that I saw a very good move around that time. You know, they're not really large moves, but for me, they're very mechanical. You know, we've changed in state of delivery. I wait for a breaker to be retested, which is in this candle, and then you just take it up, and then I would take it up to midnight from here. So it's just a very quick mechanical trade. Yeah, so this is typically London, so you get like 10-point moves. If we're going down from here, You see, I think we're going to grab some more liquidity before we go down, to be honest. We took out Asia. We created some equal highs here, and we still have some liquidity here to the upside. You know, when we take Asia low and high in one session, we can expect chop afterwards, right? Because it already met some. But for me, it looks like it still wants to go up. We went back into this fair value gap here, into this gap, and just yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't take out the Asia high straight away. So it might reject somewhere here in this area, in this wick. You see the 4-hour candle here? We've got a flat candle here. That's already manipulated. So again, on Wednesday I always look at the weekly profiles. We didn't make a Tuesday low here. I did not read that correctly yesterday because I thought we made that low on Monday already, but it was the first candle when the at the open of the market, so at 6 p.m. Eastern, right? So we made it a Tuesday low. So what could I'm looking at two scenarios at the moment. Obviously, there's more scenarios, but for me, I'm just looking at these two, and then I can reassess during the day. Tuesday low, and then we have news tomorrow, so we could have a little bit of a chop day today, and then move forward on Thursday when we get the expansion move, because we have unemployment claims, if I'm correct, and then we go back into the range, or this is going to be the Wednesday high, and then we'll go already down. Because we are at all-time highs, right? So a little bit difficult to read at the moment. Daily. Okay. So this blue line, that's the first presented fair value gap from the opening session. So you can see it's rejecting from there, right? So yeah, it's 246. We got another macro coming. I think it's going to go up to here somewhere. Then go down from there. So you see the 4 hour, we wicked into this wick here, and now we're going upwards. So I'm just looking at the midpoint of this body as well to see level is that. There you go. I've got a delay. I think my internet is a little bit wonky today as well, because I am directly connected to the router and it should be high speed, but I don't know. Today is giving me some issues here. $6.13. Okay, so we are doing. There we go. See on the 1 hour, we've got these equal highs as well. Asia high is equal on 1 hour. So, considering that Wednesday, no news day, is going to take its time to take some objectives. So I'm just thinking, is it going to leave those Asia high for the AM session? So, like you said, are we going down now? And leave this for the AM session. Because the weekly profile, right? If we have this profile and we use Wednesday just to have an inside day, or maybe just a chop day, go into this fair value gap and then go back into the range here, and then tomorrow expansion move, Friday back into the range, or Wednesday high. And those are the two scenarios that I'm looking at currently, but like I said, I could change my bias at some point. But yeah, obviously I have a long bias for the weekly profile, but I am short biased for London and maybe even the AM session, just to get some liquidity here and then move away up. Yeah, so I'm more inclined to be on the short side for now, but for the weekly profile, I am bullish, but I could change my mind, obviously. Yeah. So this inversion here, we like to see that, to use this for the future as a bullish PD array, because that's what they become. You want to see movement through them, and then when we go back up into them, then we can use it as a springboard for later. Yeah. So are we going to go into this fair value gap here on the 1 hour? I marked the 1 hour because you can also look at the 15-minute. You see on the 15-minute it's a little bit wicky. We don't have a clear. So the purple box is the 1 hour fair value gap. I'm going to delete this one for now. Anyone in a short? Did you take that short? Because you were already thinking it was going down, right? Beautiful move. Look, and again, it's creating all this beautiful trend line liquidity on the 15-minute. Yeah, look at this little gap here. Let's see how far it goes. Just reading, yeah. So, it's piano music. It's supposed to be relaxing, but it keeps on going back to this one song that I really absolutely irritates the F out of me. I think I'm going to change it to yesterday's playlist because I see this, I'm in a cowboy setting right now and in a saloon in a bar, and we're having hot drinks and stuff like that, and sort of like it's not helping me focus. I also need more information to get into a trade. Because technically, look, we're still actually in chop. With the bodies are still within, basically in the same zone. So I'm just not interested right now to really get into a trade. Always a point of interest. High with the wick, fair value gap here. So you can see it sort of like stalling here. Is it a coincidence that TJ and Trend J are the same, right? Or are you two different people? Did you change your name? So I would love to see price going into these areas here. Yeah, just dig a little bit deeper. So we are actually balancing now on top of this week's end walk. We wicked into it, and just so it's 4 hours, right? It's the same. Yeah, okay. You see, you changed your. I had someone subscribe as well with an almost similar name, so, but I think it was with a G. I have to double check. Okay, 2:15. It might be a nice short now. Let's see. Yeah. So you don't want to be in this price action, right? You see how it wicks and it just goes back and forth. This price action gets you stopped out very fast. So it's not worth it really to, I mean, for me, I just don't like to, but it's a nice short. There's a lot of gaps here as well. They are in the same area though, so this would be like, you know, are we going to have like a little bit of distribution to this area and then wick back up, or is it really going to move into the zone right now and just into this fair value gap? See, my internet is doing weird, right? You can see like things not popping up again. It's the same sometimes. Okay. So when you see consolidation like this and a lot of gaps here, you sort of like, a lot of the times you get this price action, but it doesn't go smoothly down into it, right? It just sort of like use all these gaps to, you know, here it takes this gap and then it goes back up, and then it makes one more, you see another wick going lower into another gap and then it goes back up. So when I see this, I'm already a little bit cautious for, even though when it's a macro time, I'm still like, yeah, I'm pretty interested because I'm just, this just throws me off a little bit. And also, you know, we're at this end walk. You know, it's if you look at this 4-hour candle, we're actually just futzing around at the close. We are wicking. It looks to me like we're going to get on the 4 hours going to be a bearish one. We're just making the wick, right? You can see here we have the manipulation move to the upside, and we're at 1 hour in. But technically, this 4 hour went into this fair value gap, so we also could just move up. So we just need more I need more information to get a solid trade. Yesterday my bias was quite clear. Time was a little bit difficult when the PM session we had I was very bullish, but it took a little bit of more time to get there. But for me, it was quite clear. I had a lot of information during the day. I did have a few stop outs though, but eventually it still went. It just needed to go a little bit lower. Um, but yeah, I had enough information to have some bias at that point. But at this point, I'm like, okay, it's still too early to really have one move already be done, and then we can look into the other one. And then, although time-wise, it can still take a little bit more time because it's time distortion, obviously, and things like that. But yeah, you just have to wait. I guess that's also when you're on stream and you just, you feel like, oh, you want to have to be in a trade all the time. It's okay not to be in a trade, right? Just, I guess, hang out together. Yeah. You see how it's all wicking? It's like all gaps. It's just creating gaps and wicks and ish. We don't like that. Let's go to I mean 5. Any requests for what kind of music? Should I go to the other playlist that I did yesterday? The lo-fi? So also on the 1 hour, when we want to change the state of delivery, it's like we want to get bearish. You want to see a candle close below the bodies of this level here as well. You see, it doesn't do that yet, right? So that's still for me. I'm still a little bit hesitant to short. So on the 1 hour, I'm still bullish, even though on the lower time frame it looks bearish to me. But yeah, we're still for consolidation. But I do want to see it go into this fair value gap here. Up to me. Yes. Yeah. So you see the mid of this N walk, you can see the bodies are not going, well, not even, this is the midpoint, right? And the wicks just touch the midpoint, but the bodies are not even, are just in the first quarter apart. So it looks quite bullish to me. And then I'm thinking, are we going to get a manipulation move in just lower and then up? But this looks very bullish to me. So that's why I always look at the higher time frame, especially when we're in chop, just to get some more direction. So I'm just wondering, are we going to go for it? Are we grabbing Asia's high during London already? Could be. This is Asia's high. Yeah. Uh, you might just create another nice wick, right? So more liquidity, just a more smooth line. Yes, it's time. I'm going to change the music, guys. Enough. You guys can almost give me feedback, right? Because I just it's all for you guys. No trade yet. So this gray line is the first presented fair value gap of the midnight area. So you see how beautifully it rejects from here. So if you would only have the midnight on, right, it still wicks a little bit higher. So, and this one is from the 1 minute. It just takes the first one that is presented after midnight has opened. And you see how beautifully it just goes all the way into it. And goes back down. What's interesting for me now, so we hit the high of AMR3 zone. So we have AMR3 low here in this area here. So, and if I look at this line here, it's like, we call it trend line liquidity, right? It's like a straight line to the downside. So it's just creating liquidity to be taken out at a later point. And it's below this point here. So yeah, I don't think it's going to go back up and take this. I just think it's just going to leave this now and then go low and then take this at 100. So yeah, I'm short biased for the short term. But then again, this still keeps me a little bit on guard for the time being. You need to break at some point. You could take out Asia's high first, then go down, or go down first and then go back up. We've got so much wind here. Apparently that's the thing in Tuesday, on August. I'll be happy when it's over, because it's hard to go to the beach now, because it's really not much fun with a lot of wind. It's just like sun, it's just sand everywhere. It just really blows into your face and into your ears and stuff like that. And we can't go to the forest. We have like a forest behind it's like a nature reserve here. But apparently there's a dog running around with rabies, and it's been biting a few people already, and so we've been warned not to go there until they caught the dog. It's pretty sad, to be honest. So, yeah, I can't do my, so normally in between those sessions I go to the beach, touch some grass, but now I just, it's a little bit difficult to do that, because I don't want to run into a rabid dog, or, get sandblasted at the moment, because it's just a little bit too much. So we're getting a nice move down, but then again, I'm looking at this little gap here. Are we going to go break this, or are we just going to go into the gap and then back up, make another, another wick? See, that's why I'm really going to start this stream sooner, because I want to get this move, this 150-210 macro. So here you enter, you can see this Asia low taken, you go back up, take it up, and you ride it all the way up. I wouldn't be in all the way though, I would have been out here already at this point, but then again, at least you get this move, and then, yeah. Okay, we might get a break now into the let's see, we want some distribution. Give us some distribution. Give me a chop, 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 chop. There we go. See that? So this red line, this dotted line, is settlement price of yesterday, and the 115 macro beautifully went into it, and then let us move up. And here we have a nice retest of midnight price, so that's also can give you confirmation as well to the downside. So now we can, this 4-hour candle is becoming a little bit clearer. Still early though, because we're in the first hour. There we go. I'm just going to let this one run. I'm going to chase it, and if it's a nice distribution one, we'll get a nice retest, retracement at some point. Because if we have a bearish 4-hour candle, there's enough time to get a good trade into this candle. But I'm not going to chase this now because I missed that move because I wasn't sure yet. To go past this wick. I don't want it to reject too much from here. Maybe just for a small retracement, but not. Yeah, we're not done yet. Still not clear to me. Yes. Ooh. 3. I'm getting ready for a short. Yeah, this is a short. Didn't see that. Three o'clock into 3 o'clock. On the 90-minute, if I look at this, this is very bullish for me. I would like to see this go into it in this hour, and then reverse from this fair value gap. Yes. 571. 573. Okay. Yeah, it's just I just going too fast. Yeah, 573 is my level, and from there on, it's already going. I missed it. This is the level I'm aiming for. Still might give an entry. Hold on. It's still 10 points. Okay, let's just go into it. Set it up with. Let me quickly do it on my own. I'm gonna take it on my own, on my other account. Is it still worth it? Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna do it on my own account quickly. level I'm looking at. See, now it's free. It will give more opportunities because we have time. So this is all credits to Zusi that really is giving more insights into time. Like this is created at 3 o'clock, and it's just it's just so you can if you see this move coming and it's 3, and it moves into this fair value gap. It's very significant because that also signifies that we might expect a reversal here as well. So you see how beautiful it's going into it. I shouldn't really be sharing that too much because I just 6, 7, come a little bit down. We might even go all the way to this first percentage fair value gap. So we might get the reversal at 3:30ish. Let's wait and see. I need to set this up. I haven't connected my my normal accounts too because I just want to make sure if there's any liabilities with live streaming and stuff like that. So I'm just going to be on paper trading and do my live accounts on my other laptop, which can't be seen though. I just want to double check all these kind of stuff. But I know a lot of people that have been taken down and stuff like that for really little things. No disclaimer, showing some live things, and I just want to meet. I'll be really upset if my first few hours of work has already been taken down. But then again, at least it's a start, right? Yeah, everything. Okay, how far are you going to go? Are you going to go here? Why go a little bit lower, please? A little bit lower. You're going a little bit lower than that. Into this here, into 570-ish. We go to 574. Did we hit that? Was I just off by 1? Okay, guess so. Just go a little bit lower, please. I said 574 and not 575. when I say your level, I always put it like 2 points above, but I just wanted to hit 574, but it didn't hit it. Okay, I'm already out. Yeah, it might go lower, but I'm already out. So this was my trade, right? I market order in here somewhere because I was a little bit too late, and then I looked at this fair value gap. I measured it from here to the low because there was already a wick here, so not here, and then I took this low which matched up with a calculation that I do. That was around 0.27, which is a little bit, and there was 573, so I said 574, but we're not done yet, so we might go a little bit lower. So let's have a fair value gap here. So this was my trade. Not the cleanest. I mean, it doesn't deserve a beauty prize, I guess, but this was my trade. 5, I did 575, 576. This is a trade. I'm lying, to be honest. This was it. Now this was a hard one to really get into because it was still in consolidation. Suddenly we get the move, right? But it was 3 o'clock, so you can, you know, if we get a move, it happens a lot at 3 o'clock. So I could have been better prepared, I guess, because I was, you know, we were short biased, right, for the moment into that fair value gap, and I missed this information. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock, and then 3 runs into a lot of time. Now I'm not short biased anymore. So if we go further down, I'm just gonna let it go. So now I'm getting long. 332. Just gonna wait until 3:30. I'm just going to wait. I am long biased, but it might be too early. You ready? We did hit this level below AMP. Still in the 4-hour candle, right? Just thinking maybe for London we might go lower. Why are you not allowing me to? Okay. I am in, right? Yeah. Any chance that this is the low of day? We're at 336 in London. I'm just wondering if we can dig a little bit deeper into this fair value gap. So it could be though, but if this will be the internal liquidity that it needs to go back up to move upwards to grab external liquidity, which could be getting like balancing out an imbalance like a fair value gap. We call that internal liquidity, right? So technically it goes from internal to external liquidity. So if this will be the internal liquidity that it needs, and it's enough to make the move up, because we're still in a market maker buy model. We're still in a if I look at this profile, we're still in a buy algo. We're just into sort of like a consolidation area here. Yeah, I would think that this would create if we have basically both scenarios, right? So the weekly profile, Tuesday low, Wednesday high, Thursday high, and Friday high. This is all balanced. This is balanced. Balanced price range. This is balanced. You know, does the algo needs to do anything here? We do have some lows here. Buy side, sell side, buy side. This looks pretty balanced. Buy side, sell side, buy side. Doesn't need to go further down to balance this out. This looks bearish a little bit. This might make a little move further down, right? So see, it's rejecting now off the Asia low. Retracing back, I should say, because it's not really rejecting, but it's you know, when I would like to see a low, I would like to see a larger wick, right? On the 15-minute, it's just this wick. This could be enough. Does a wick tap into this wick? Yes, it does. This looks more bearish. We also have a large wick here. This could also be a bullish order block. Going to go all the way down here. Use this gap. So this was yesterday's first presented fair value gap PM session. You see how it doesn't extend. It should extend further though for some reasons. I know this is the 2 days from 2 days ago, but you see it just went right into it, right? We're going all the way to this. Yeah. This was the move at 3 o'clock. Back into the daily weekly open. They're beautiful. You know what I'm thinking? We're just going to get some chop in this area. I don't think we're going to get really... this was a distribution move for now. A 4-hour candle. It might not do... I don't see us really going out of this zone. Why would it go there? So, and it's probably not going to make a large move to the upside in this time. Because we have AM sessions still coming, PM sessions still coming, and we have no news, so would it really be a big move today? I don't think so. So I think because it's just going to chop around now, so I don't think it's really worthwhile to be too long onto the stream right now. And yeah, I might come on a little bit earlier in the lunch PM session though. Are you on today at Ola Prime, or are you you had Wednesdays and was it Monday, Friday? Was it? Yeah. So yeah, I just think we're gonna chop around now, to be honest. But again, we have a lot of information, right? Yeah, thank you so much for joining I really appreciate the support, really a lot. Okay, I'm also getting off. I'm gonna touch some grass, but can't go to the beach or something. We'll have to see. I'm gonna leave it at here, and I'll be back later today. And yeah, stay safe, don't overtrade, and just be careful for this area right now because it's a little bit undecisive. So for now, it's bye bye, and see you later. Bye bye.